This again?
He used the A word.
No. Before I keep going, first I'd like to say, Brandon, thank you last week for saving us from the DOJ and Dior Castro. But you see, Leo and I, we came to Thursday night fights tonight without a Thursday night fight to have. So
Keith and I did not put them on the card.
We decided, as a young, up-and-coming tag team in the 880 tag division, we want to be tag champions. And what better way to climb the rankings than to beat the first tag team champions?
And that's two-time.
That's right.
Tag team champions.
The only two-time tag team champions.
That's a good
Beating
point.
you would be great for our contention for the tag titles.
I think BSJ is thinking it over with Casey.
Down here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I mean, like, Sammy has a point here. Top tag team in the division. Let's be real. Two-time tag team champions. Do we have a fight?
I think so. Psychedelic Dreams in fourth line?
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. All right. Chris the Chef, ring the bell. Fourth line versus Psychedelic Dreams. And Tatiana, we found about the fourth line's plans here for Thanksgiving. It'll be Dior Castro and Brandon St. James. Casey Warr calling out the Reaper for Thanksgiving.
It's set to be two devastatingly amazing matches. But while we have confirmation on BSJ versus Dior Castro, will the Reaper Matt Connard answer Casey Warr's challenge?
Well, he said he doesn't fear the Reaper. I know the Black Hand Society is often in the chats for this. But speaking of our chat rats, thank you for joining us. I see Lonnie. Prince Akinon's in there. What the heck? Embly, of course, has been helping out behind the scenes for 880 Wrestling, doing a lot of the graphics. And speaking about graphics, in our main event tonight, Nick's Wild defends the TNF Championship against one Felix Cause right here.
That's right, but right now we've got BSJ and Sammy Suntheimer starting things off in this impromptu tag team match. And these guys said it themselves. It's one of the hottest tag teams here at 880 against the only two-time tag team champions. It's going to be one heck of a match, Toddy. I can't believe we're starting the night off with this.
For sure, yeah. Of course, if you're new to 880 Wrestling, of course, the fourth line, as Tatiana said, are former two-time tag team champions. That's the only folks that have held the gold twice. And if you look at Brandon St. James, he's the hardcore champion. These folks have been draped in gold since they've been students here at T2T Pittsburgh. And the young Psychedelic Dreams stepping up to the plate against the fourth line tonight.
They certainly want to climb the rankings and become a kind of tag team that the fourth line have made themselves into. And I can't help but agree with Sammy Suntheimer's logic. If you want to climb the ladder, you have to go after the big dogs, and you got to go after them early on. That being said, this isn't going to be an easy competition.
No. Elbow there.
But Suntheimer's still standing.
Well, I think it has something to do with what he did before his match.
Namaste.
I think he's in those clouds.
Ironic, considering he's on his butt.
Whoa.
BSJ getting a little too loud and calling his shot. Suntheimer back up on his feet.
Oh, that height on that knee. And of course, as I mentioned before here, I'm sure Psychedelic Dreams wanted this opportunity with the fourth line because Very Evil tonight is premiering for Enjoy Wrestling. You will see Casey Warr and Brandon St. James in a big ladder match, and you will also see these two at TNF here, 880 Wrestling. They're on TV twice tonight.
That's right. That's a big night for the fourth line, and a big night for quite a few wrestlers in the building tonight. That ladder match also includes amateur wrestler Reese Hayes, Junie Underwood, the Italian strongman Gianni Michael Enrico, and our current TNF champion Nick Wild, amongst others.
Hanging in there right now is Sammy Suntheimer. Not as interesting here. I know we have 880 Wrestling. We've had T2T Pittsburgh now for a few years. And if you want to talk about not only tag teams being successful here at 880 Wrestling, I mean, the fourth liner is starting to get out there. This is a big opportunity for Psychedelic Dreams to see if they could step up to the plate.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see what these two have in store. But currently, Suntheimer in the corner taking flying uppercuts from Brandon St. James. Oh, and a chop to the back and a kick to the front.
Sent on there, shades of his coach, MV Young, and Satan's favorite Saint on top now. I had a second to catch up with Brandon St. James, and since Halloween, he's literally had a gash on his forehead. I mentioned that it's healing up a little bit, but he's going to have a scar in the middle of his forehead forever. BSJ is that dude when it comes to that.
Oh, 100%. There is no questioning the physicality that goes into professional wrestling, and Brandon St. James has always been a man who throws caution straight to the wind. And that being said, the tag is made between both tag teams. Now we've got KC Warr stepping up to the plate with Alao Dreams. Alao has been absolutely stunning since debuting at 880 a couple of months ago.
It's that swagger. It's that charisma. The audience really connects with young Alao, especially when he's doing stuff like this.
Absolutely, but KC Warr is nobody to mess around with. He's been a dominant force since his debut over 2 years ago.
Oh, headlock there. Power of KC Warr just kind of deadlifting Alao Dreams off the mat here.
Dream trying to keep that headlock in place, but not quite working. And now KC working on that wrist. Oh, and he's working on the fingers too!
Oh, this is hard to see. If you're squeamish, you want to look away. KC Warr, always thirsty for blood, biting the hand. KC Warr says he's always battling those demons, and he's exercising them right now against Alao.
Even got in the face of our referee, George Ross, a little bit.
High knees there. We've seen from KC Warr before.
Makes the cravat hold very dangerous.
Oh, big leapfrog.
Up and over. Oh, a nice drop kick.
What was that in the air? Was that one of Alao's teeth?
I hope not.
Just a 2 count here, and as we mentioned before, this and so much more. Unfortunately, the 880 champion Remy LeVay is here. Remy says he's done defending his championship title. He wants some new blood tonight, so we'll see what that means. The LFG Mafia on their feet for KC Warr with a big bulldog and a cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
Alao Dreams holding on there after that LFG. And Sammy Suntheimer back on his feet after the punishment he took from Brandon St. James. Let's see if these two can capitalize and do something to defend themselves.
Emily says, dream match, the 880 folks in ladders. Well, sure, you could watch 2 wrestling at once.
Looked like a modified jaw jack there from Alao into a big boot. Oh, right to the chest. Dreams sending off KC Warr.
Up and over again. KC comes back. Wow, huge leapfrog. Deep arm drag there, Tatiana.
Another deep arm drag from Dreams. He's showboating around.
Roll through. Yeesh. And the cover here, 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count. The way Alao Dreams slips and slides around that ring.
Nice dream state coming out there to knock KC Warr off his feet.
Yeah, that big dream state, that dream state, you see that kick of Alao.
Now tagging in his tag team partner. They've got Warr off the ropes now.
Oh, reversal, duck under. What's going on here? I don't think KC knows what's, oh, KC was tricked there by the Dreams.
Big barrel roll to trip KC Warr off his feet. Big knee from Suntheimer.
Just a 2 count.
Not enough. Warr is still in this. This is a very delicate position for the Psychedelic Dreams to be in. They have the opportunity to capitalize off of KC Warr being a little bit out of it.
I don't think Sammy Suntheimer saw that tag. BSJ is in, flying the Death Crush lariat there. Death Crush clothesline, rather, in a big 2 count here. And I'll tell you what, Tatiana, Psychedelic Dream says we want to step up to the plate. They could do pretty okay.
They certainly are. This is a very impressive showing from both of these competitors.
Very impressive crowd tonight. back-to-back weeks with a pretty okay crowd on Thursday.
Absolutely, and we're so happy to have both our live crowd and our crowd watching from home here tonight on this very rainy Thursday, but just because it's cold outside doesn't mean it's not hot in here.
They love you in the chat, Tatiana. Oh!
Hey, everybody be sure if you are traveling to catch up on Thursday night fights or any other, or enjoy wrestling, be sure to stay dry and stay safe. Casey Warr!
Is that like a basement knee almost?
Basement knee.
Just a 2 count. We've seen Casey Warr use those knee strikes a lot. He has that Psycho knee in his back pocket. We've seen him use that. And of course, we've just seen him bite people too.
Well, he's not called the shoot psychopath for nothing.
Stretching out Sammy here in our opening contest. Now, if these Psychedelic Dreams want to step up to the 4th line, I mean, they're getting quite a beating, but they keep on ticking so far.
Well, Suntheimer throwing a couple of shots at Warr.
Oh,
right into
a
a clothesline.
Flatten him out. Oh, all that weight down on the chest on young Sammy Suntheimer over there in not the corner. He wants to be in unfamiliar territory. In comes Brandon St. James. But Tatiana, something I want to bring up. What we heard from the 4th line, Brandon St. James challenging Dior, Casey Warr challenging Matt Connor, but they also said they're going to spend some time apart. So is this the last time we see 4th line in a tag team match for a while?
It very well could be. It's good that they're communicating that they want.
Dropping down here and the cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count there.
Communication about ambition is one of the most important things when you are a part of a team, and it is good to see that they are communicating that they want different things, that they want to fight these their own battles. It very well could be the last 4th line match we see for a while, but I don't think that this team is going away forever.
That's a great point, Tatiana. Communication in any relationship is quite important. These 2 individuals have had the tag team championships twice. They want to do their own thing. They could have kept him up there all night.
Very impressive double vertical. And Suntheimer managing to kick out at the last second.
Of course, again, we are over on TikTok too. Last week we had 1,400 viewers on TikTok at some point. 1.4, what did I say? 1,400. That is 1.4.
Currently, we've got around 300 people on our TikTok feed watching. We thank you so much for being here. We love you guys.
Over 1,800. Oh, Blue Thunder Bomb. Over 18 likes in the TikTok. What Blue Thunder Bomb, and then like a one-legged Boston Crab on it. Look, he's twisted up like Auntie Anne's pretzel. Ty Cross in the TikTok chat right now. I'm not going to do anything positive for you, Ty Cross. Wrestle a match here. Oh, a big boot to the chest from Sammy Suntheimer. Can't believe he got out of that one, Tatiana. I didn't think Sammy was going to get up, but a big super kick knocks BSJ down.
BSJ thought he had countered that first attempt at a super kick, and Suntheimer just used that momentum to throw it back a second time, and here's Alao Dreams lighting up Casey Warr with a couple of lines and elbows. Big knee to Warr. Brandon St. James coming in to defend his tag team partner.
Dreamcatcher! Dreamcatcher out of nowhere, and BSJ is going to roll out, leaving Casey by himself. Oh,
crap.
Sinking him up here. What's he looking for here? Big fisherman? Looking for a big fisherman suplex. That's reversed.
Alao fighting out of it.
Oh!
Swinging neck breaker.
He didn't make the cover, Tatiana, right away.
Wasn't
2. Oh, just a 2 count there. I think if Alao made that cover right away, we would have had an upset.
We absolutely would have. Casey Warr still on the ground. And now Suntheimer and Dreams setting up in the corner. What on earth?
Oh! An assisted elbow drop, too. Oh!
And BSJ flying in to break up the count. I'm going to call that a stacked nightmare. That
was a nightmare, wasn't it?
Certainly was for Casey Warr. Brandon St. James.
Oh, crush cutter! Crush cutter from that second rope there. Lays out Suntheimer, and then it leaves BSJ and Alao in there by themselves.
Big DDT to BSJ. Calling his shot now, and no! Casey Warr flying out of nowhere with double barrels. Alao is back on his feet, but I don't think anybody's home right now.
Oh, he is in prime position. They call this the double minor. It is a double knockout elbow, and Alao just is knocked out of the ring here. And in comes Sammy. Pop up. Yo!
Oh! Wait, he caught himself.
At least he tried to.
Didn't work out, though.
We haven't seen this in quite some time. They call this... Well, they said it themselves, and down he goes. You can count to 1,000. Fourth line wins.
Your winners of the match, taking home their 3 points for a win. The fourth line.
Casey Warr, Brandon St. James victorious in our opening belt here.
Well, if this is the last time we see the fourth line as a team for some time, what an incredible match to send off with. Absolutely took it to the newcomers, Psychedelic Dreams. And
I think they have something left to say.
Or something left to do?
With your wounds, you did a hell of a fucking job.
Ain't no party like an 880 party. Psychedelic Dreams, fourth line, and I think that was a little bit of a passing of the torch from the fourth line here, knowing that they're going in their different directions here.
It certainly was a big sign of respect from the former two-time champions. Psychedelic Dreams, absolutely impressive tonight. I hope we see more from these teams. But what an opening bout to kick off our Thursday night fights tonight. We still have much more left to go.